Okay, give yourself a big hand. Right. We will resume. We will resume our activity. What is resuming? Good. Continue. Resume is not the biodata which the candidates come and give for the job. It is not resume. It is resume. What is it? Resume. Resume is different from resume, isn't it? Okay, people who do not know about this, they will say everything resume. Isn't it? Not good. Right. Next, why don't you come?
The school uniform is mandatory in school level because normally the school begins from 3 years. So from that age only the children will think all are equal and all are having the same capacity. I will say that school uniform is very important. I wear color dress and I am supporting school dress, so don't feel bad. Thank you.
Next time when you come to the class, when you come to the activity, wear the uniform and say, okay, that you must also have the uniform. Okay. The people who do not follow, they cannot have the right to command. Isn't it? Is it right or not? Right? Okay. So, next, over, 3. Next, right, you come.
I have a question for all. Why do so many members wear colored dress in spite of having uniforms? Right answer, and this is a matter of comfort also. So many members think that it is not comfortable. And the reason is not correct. Sometimes it is comfortable and sometimes it is not. So many schools are pressurizing the parents to buy uniform. And the parents are fearing that if we don't buy the uniform, they will send their children outside. So I think that school uniforms are not mandatory for the schools.
Okay, right. Yeah. Okay. Uniforms are not mandatory. Okay, right. Anybody else? Right. Come.
School uniforms are mandatory because they are when we wear students wear school uniforms, they will appear with dignity. The school students can be proud about their schools. The school also may be in a top position. The school uniform is mandatory for all students. Some members have made problems to wear or to purchase school uniforms, but we wear school uniform means we will be equal before all. Equality before all. The students in a class or a school all be equality. If we wear colored dress, all will middle class people wear odd dresses. Maybe the rich people wear modern dresses. The poor people feel like when we be in rich, we will also wear that like dresses. We are not able to wear that like dresses. They feel guilty and they will feel so bad. That's why we have to wear school uniforms. Thank you.
Good. To her, school uniform is a mandatory one. Why? Because there will not be any kind of difference, isn't it? So that the students can focus on the studies without having any kind of inferiority complex. What is that? Inferiority complex. If you wear colored dresses, what will happen? Differences will come. Okay. Some people have superiority complex, some people have inferiority complex, isn't it? So thereby the class cannot run smoothly. the candidate cannot also focus on the studies properly. Isn't it? Yes. Anybody else? Right. Come on.
By wearing school uniforms, students can concentrate on their studies carefully, and also school status will be increased by wearing school uniforms. Students can score good marks if they concentrate in the studies. If they concentrate in the studies, I can say school uniform is mandatory for all schools and students. For the public schools, school uniform is not mandatory. For the private schools, school uniform is mandatory. Thank you.
For private schools. For all other schools?
Public schools, school uniform is not mandatory.
It's not mandatory. Why? What's the reason?
In public schools, all people are rich, so that the
Public school means what, ma?
government school.
That you are telling all are rich?
International schools, do you mean that? Okay, right. So that is your view. Right. You are a big hand, right?
I think that the school uniform is mandatory for students to promote a sense of equality